Hmm. So this is how you guys actually look half the time in a virtual classroom. I can see like your eyeballs and your head. And the other half the time I can barely see your head and then I see mostly ceiling. Whatever. What we're going to be doing now, I'm hoping that you have already completed all of your toolpath setups. If you haven't done that, then you need to go back and do that. Otherwise, um, check to make sure you don't have any little red X's. Because if you have little red X's, that means you have ungenerated toolpaths and you need to click this happy little generate button. If I click this now, it's going to give me a warning telling me that one or more doesn't require regeneration. If they don't require regeneration, then please don't regenerate them. It'll take a moment. We're going to go through and we're going to actually generate our G code with this little post process tool. We're going to click that. And this configuration folder right here, this is where it's going to pull information from. So we don't want to touch that. You want to change this to Garbl, GRBL. That's a general something something language, which machines like. And also, we want to make sure that we are putting this in an output folder that you can find. So personally, I went ahead and made a folder called Maslow Development because, hey, that's what I'm trying to do right now. You might consider having a folder for this topic so that way you can easily find it. Working in Inventor, it automatically dumps things in a place where you can't easily find it, except if you're working in Inventor. So make sure you know where this is going. Your program name should be very simple. This is your coaster. Use your initials, and then whatever version this is for you. So this is version 2 because I did a dry run on this to find out if it would work. You should do like version 1 if this is your first one, or version 2 if we have to update, or version 3 if you update your update. Okay, we're going to leave the document units alone, and now we're going to click Post. All right, and it's going to say, hey, there's this file name. Is that cool? And we're going to say, yeah, save that. And then before you go anywhere, before you do anything, what you want to do, observe. Basically, Autodesk has its own little process viewer thing. Now, you see what you might recognize from this is that, hey, that's an X coordinate, that's a Y coordinate, that's a Z coordinate, over and over and over and over again. Okay, that's what your G code is. It's a set of positions. All right. If you get really good at looking at G code, you can actually change your G code inside this little thing. Okay. For a while I was doing this, I realized that was dumb. If you want to, you go right ahead. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to minimize all of that. And I'm going to double check to make sure that my thing is actually where I thought it was before I close anything out. Where is it? Maslow cuts. There it is. Buried. Maslow Development 21. Boom, right there. Coaster 2. Got it. All right. So now what you need to do is you're going to have to follow the next video in order to actually test your G code. Okay. So this is step 1. Step 2 is next. See ya.